What up, everybody? Wanted to document this real quick before I moved forward and installed it. Wouldn't really be able to see it after the fact. This is the 2010 Honda Civic video. We're going to call this part 3. You can see the back of these studs from the old ones, and then these are the new ones that I just installed. So there's your new stud. So we did 2 of them. We did 1, 2 that are new, this and this, and then these 3 were the older ones. You can see the back of them. They're nice and dirty. Dirty, clean, dirty and clean. So we did this stud and this stud, both. They were damaged in the front there. You can see here's the old studs, and there's the old lug nuts. This camera doesn't do that good of a job focusing on it. But right about where my nail is, the threads are damaged. That thread is flattened out. Anyways, how does that happen? These guys will come and they'll replace your tire, right? They'll go to replace your tire, and let's see if I could do this one-handed. And they'll go to put this on. And instead of putting this on by finger the way they should, they just kind of zip them on with the impact gun, with the air gun. And sometimes it's just a little bit off and it'll damage these threads. So that's what happened with both of those. And then the other thing is, this brake rotor normally has this nut that'll fall in this hole right here, and that will tighten down the rotor from wobbling. It'll keep it tighter up against the hub, and you can see it will thread in through the rotor and in through these holes here. But as you can see, I had to drill this one out. With the drill bit. Because somebody was playing mechanic with it, didn't know how to properly get it out, and mangled up, stripped it up, and then no tool can get it out. And it's like they tried to get it out and they quit. They gave up. They realized they damaged it and they quit and they gave up. So whoever did that ended up leaving the rotor there. You can see where I had to drill a little bit into the rotor, but it'll be fine right there, where I was trying to get this out. So that's how it sat. And all that was already stripped out, and I had to drill it out. So, anyways, we'll reuse this rotor, even though technically it could use a new one, but we're not going to replace these pads now. The pads, even though they got the grooves in them, they still got a good amount of meat left on there. I'll let that finish wearing out. Get the rest of that meat off of there before we replace them. When we do replace them, the next person will not have to fight to drill that out in order to get the rotors off. and they won't have to fight to get the broken lug nuts off. If you got a flat tire on the side of the road, you would have the two brand new lug nuts that we bought, and they smooth go on. And they should, there's the other new one. They should go on by hand like that, nice and smooth, all the way through. Just like that, with no resistance at all whatsoever. And then these are the ones I had prior, the older ones. And I'm just putting these on the video to document that they all go on smooth. Even though I'm about to have to take them all back off. Again, to put the rotor on. So there you are. And you gotta knock these out through the backside. You knock them out with the hammer and out through that hole there. And then put the new one in through the back of the hole, in through there. Use a special tool to tighten it up against the back of the hub. Make sure it presses through. And there you go, there's your new studs. So I'm gonna clean up the brakes. I'm gonna grease these sliders, see? Make sure that they're greased. Clean where the pads are gonna run through. Put a little bit of grease on them. I already did this side. And then I gotta fix this front bumper. Like I showed in the video prior, put that back together. I don't wanna touch this too much because I got dirty hands, but I'll use a rag. I had or not, I had to put the phone down for a second to grab it. So this is the material I bought. It's like a suede. It's really nice, soft to the touch. And it's just stars. And the car is blue, as you can see. It's dirty, but it's blue. No roof in it, like you saw in the video prior. Gotta finish cleaning the carpet, but I don't want to clean the carpet until I install the roof, because the roof has all that little glue stuff that falls, and it's just gonna dirty the carpet again. So I gotta finish getting all this stuff off and get it nice and clean and wrap it with this new material. This material is like 5 feet long and 5 feet wide, 7 feet long. So it'll be enough to cover the whole roof. Got that at Joann's Fabric. And then I got some spray adhesive, heavy duty, Gorilla. I have another can up here of 3M. So 1, 2, 3 cans should get it done. We'll do the headliner. Right now I'm about to put some of this caliper grease on, put that wheel back on, and do the front bumper and get all that straightened up tonight. and get the wheels back on. I already got the back wheels on. Got Tango out here. Got the back wheels on already. So yeah, next thing we'll finish this up right here. We'll put the this wheel back on, get both front wheels back on, get the bumper fixed up to where it will stay on, and then we'll focus our energy on the roof. And then once the roof's done, we'll do the detail on the carpet. Once the carpet's done, we'll get the seats back in it. I still have to finish repairing the back of this before I can put that on the back of that seat and reinstall that seat. And the back seat needs to be cleaned before I put it back also. And see how dirty this is? I'm gonna clean all that up just so it's not all nasty. Try to get it as clean as I can. Put that back. Trunk's already been cleaned. So yeah, in that order, finish that front brake system, tires, front bumper, headliner, interior carpet, finish that seat, put all the seats back in it, get it outside, wash it, get it cleaned up, and that'll pretty much do it. Everything else after that, the only way you would get it better would be with a body shop, if you took it to a body shop. So this car was hit on this side, so these doors are different colors, the fender are different colors. It came from a junkyard. It would need to go to a body shop to finish the repair properly and get it all painted. But you know, we're doing what we can here and leave the rest to the body shop for later on down the road. Anyways, we'll call this part 3. The next video you'll see will most likely be front wheels already be on, bumper will be on. I'm not gonna make a video about that. That's all pretty common, simple stuff. The next video will probably be on the headliner. I will make a video of that once that's installed and the carpet cleaned up, seats going back in. That'll be the next video, so stay tuned. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace. God bless. Bye-bye.